Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa, 641-673-8965. The Watch Your Opera House in Watch Your, Iowa presents The Boys in concert Saturday, February 22nd from 7 to 9 p.m. The Boys are a dynamic band fronted by twin brothers Lee and Adam Klett. They bring a traditional feel back to modern country music. Their catchy original music will have you dancing and singing along. Admission is a free will donation. For more information, go to watchyyouroperahouse.org. It's The Boys this Saturday at the Watch Your Opera House. And welcome in. We are live from North Mahaska High School here in New Sharon, Iowa for a postseason game between North Mahaska and Pella Christian. It is a big-time feel here in the gym tonight. The crowd has shown up huge already, so we're going to be packing this place here in New Sharon tonight. We do thank all of our sponsors for bringing us our game tonight. That includes New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, also Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, Shetler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, also First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, also Climate Control Solutions, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance, Mahaska Drug, also Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery, and also for tonight, Pella Counseling on board for Pella Christian. So, lots of sponsors, lots of things happening tonight here in New Sharon. Again, fantastic crowd already on hand. We are looking forward to a great game tonight. We've got Josh Clubb, of course, on board for the play-by-play. And Josh, why don't you tell us a little bit about your thoughts heading into tonight's game?
Well, Steve, you mentioned the crowd, and I don't know if there's going to be anybody at home watching this online because I feel like everybody from Pella and New Sharon is here tonight. It is not only is the gym packed, the hallways are full and lots going on. But this is the start of the postseason play for the Warhawks. Class 2A Region 5, the opening round was last week. Pella Christian took care of business against Colfax Mingo, winning that one easily by a score of 51-16, and moved on to take on the number 1 overall seed here in this regional, number 5 seed overall in the state in Class 2A, North Mahaska. The Warhawks tallied a 19-2 record on the season. The Eagles are at 8-14, and to stop right there, it's easy to look at the records of these two teams and don't let that fool you, though. These Pella Christian Eagles are in the Little Hawkeye Conference. This has the makings to be a very good basketball game. We'll see how it all unfolds, but Pella Christian has certainly got playmakers and scorers to keep this close, and we'll see if they can do that. The Warhawks, of course, got a pretty deep lineup themselves with all the seniors on this team. You got your starting five, but consistently we're seeing them in about an 8 to 9 girl rotation any given night, and any one of those 8 can just get on fire and have it go on a scoring streak. So that's what Pella Christian will have to deal with tonight. A couple of leaders coming into tonight for the Warhawks. Brecken Schilling leads the way. The senior is averaging 13.6 per game, 37% from the field, at 32% from beyond the arc, and 76% at the free throw line. Rachel Kakmarinsky for the Eagles averages 9.5. Faith Kakmarinsky averages 8.5, and Chloe Snyder averages 9.1. So 3 girls right there just bunched up for the Eagles. Some even play on their side. Sydney Anderson, the senior, is the second leading scorer for the Warhawks at 10.7 per game, 50% from the field, and she is 100% from beyond from beyond the arc. So that's a fun little mark to have. She doesn't attempt many threes playing inside in the post position, but she's got 100% ranking there as the teams are now clearing the floors. They'll get ready for the starting lineups. I'm just going to go through them quick. You'll see them come out on your screen. I'm guessing we're going to have some people standing up and maybe blocking the view momentarily. So I'll just go through them quick. Starting out for the Eagles, you got Jessie DeRays, sophomore guard, stands at 5'3". She wears jersey number 1. You got number 13, Addie Van Arendonk, the junior forward, at 5'9". Number 15, Faith Kakmarinsky, the senior guard, stands at 5'6". And then you got Chloe Snyder wearing jersey number 25, the sophomore guard, at 5'8". And the number 35, Rachel Kakmarinsky, the sophomore, stands at 5'10". Starting out for the Warhawks, the usual 5 for North Mahaska. Number 12, Brecken Schilling, the senior, listed at 6 foot. Number 14, Allie Style, the junior guard, listed at 5'5". Number 20, Kayla Reedshaw, the senior guard, listed at 5'6". Number 22, Sydney Anderson, the senior forward, at 5'8". And number 34, Reagan Gruey, the senior guard, standing at 5'6". Very common that we see Nat Linder, Peyton Sanders, Libby Hargis, and Sarah Van Dossler, Samantha Van Wielden are players we'll see come in for the Warhawks here tonight as they get ready to do that on the floor. These two teams have met 5 times before, most recently February 13th of 2024. About just over a year ago from today, as North Mahaska won that contest 66-54. Pella Christian leads the all-time series between these two schools, dating back to 2013, 3-2. Pella Christian's last win was in 2017. As far as rebound leaders, Rachel Kakmarinsky for the Eagles is averaging 8.8 per game, 2 offensively and 6 defensively. Sydney Anderson for the Warhawks is averaging 5.8 per game, 2.4 offensively and 3.3 defensively. Brecken Schilling leads the way in assists for the Warhawks with 3.6 per game. Allie Stiles in second with 3. Faith Kakmarinsky leads the Eagles with 4.6 assists per game. And Rachel Kakmarinsky is the second leading assister for the Eagles at 2.7 per game. As I mentioned, this is the second round of Class 2A Region 5. And the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of Grundy Center and Alburnett, who are playing tonight in Grundy Center. So we'll try to keep our eye on that score. A couple other area teams that are in action tonight. Sigourney's hosting Waco, and Pekin is at Eddyville, Bladesburg, Fremont. Some of the teams we've covered here on Steve Shetland Media in action as well tonight. So we are in full go mode of postseason basketball as they finish the starting lineups on the floor, I do believe. Again, everybody's standing up, so I can't see.
We are literally in the thick of it, Josh.
We are. So they are, yes, they're going over the Sportsmanship Award, and then we will honor our nation's colors prior to the start of this contest. As they are lowering the flag now, we'll go quiet until the national anthem is over.
as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem.
Alrighty, they will raise the flag in the gym, and we will now get underway.
We're going to raise the roof.
We are. Pella Christian in their all black uniforms, black with white numbering. North Mahaska in their white with red lettering. And Sydney Anderson stands at center court, and she'll be met up by Rachel Kakmarinsky for the opening tip. And we got I think that's the Pella Christian student section chanting. Yes, there's going to be a lot of noise in the background here tonight as we are underway. As Kakmarinsky tips in the backcourt, Gruey comes up with it, lays it up in and good. Reagan Gruey made a great play there. And here are the Eagles with their first offensive possession. That's Faith Kakmarinsky, goes left side now to Snyder. They're going to try a quick three from Kakmarinsky, and she drains it. Faith Kakmarinsky with the first points for the Eagles. And the Warhawks set up their first offensive possession. Scored the opening basket on the tip. Here's a pass in low to Anderson. Outside to Schilling, fires a three off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Send it up the floor. That's DeVries here on the right wing. She's going to drive on the right wing back outside. And they're going to have to reset it to Faith. The two Kakmarinsky girls, I think I'll go by first name while they're both on the floor. They go inside out. Faith's going to try another one. This one's off the heel. Long rebound ends up in DeVries' hands. She tries to fight her way in the lane, passes at baseline. Back out they go. Lose a handle on it momentarily. Nearly turn it over, but keep it alive. Inside now. As Rachel, she puts up an easy shot and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Anderson. Allie Style at the right wing. Lobs it inside to Gruey. Gruey goes across the lane to Anderson. Anderson can't hold on. Turnover for the Warhawks. As that one just went through the fingertips of Sydney. Warhawks going to apply the pressure. Certainly seen in this backcourt, Kayla Reedshaw caused some problems. She kind of retreated there. Kakmarinsky goes in and then back out. They're going to try another three. This is an air ball into the hands of Reedshaw. Reedshaw dribbles out of pressure and passes it up to Schilling. Schilling from the right wing. Lobs inside to Anderson, who's all alone. Her layup is no good. Rebounded by Kakmarinsky. Up the floor. In transition come the Eagles. And Faith goes in for the shot and bounces it off of her hip and out of bounds. That's a turnover for Pella. This is their first turnover of the night for the Eagles. 6:02 to go. It is a 3-2 ball game. Allie Style working it up the floor. Nearly dribbled into a trap, gets in trouble, gets it off to Schilling. Schilling throws it down low to Anderson. Anderson fights her way up to the basket, gets the tough shot to go. Sydney Anderson showing some strength there. I thought for sure they were going to call a foul on that, but they let him play. Here's DeVries inside. She has to retreat as Gruey is able to come up and get in front of her. Pass inside, ball is loose momentarily, gathered in by Snyder. Snyder back outside Kakmarinsky. She puts a mid-range jumper up, no good, rebounded by Anderson. Here is Style has the ball stripped away by DeVries and then fouls DeVries as she was going in transition. First foul of the game, and it'll be a call on Allie Style. 5:22 to go. The Warhawks lead 4-3. Here is Faith Kakmarinsky. Sends it to DeVries inside. They go to Kakmarinsky. She's fouled from behind by Greer. Second foul on the Warhawks. First on Reagan. Kakmarinsky gets it in. A layup is no good. Rebounded by Reagan Gruey. The shot was taken by Addie Van Arendonk. Here's Reedshaw. Going to reverse court, and she's fouled. They called the foul on number 22, but there's not a number 22 on the floor. Oh, no, they called an offensive foul on Sydney Anderson. All right. So 3 fouls on the Warhawks, 4:50 to go in this first. That was the first foul called on Sydney Anderson. Kakmarinsky outside. Swinging around. They'll lob it inside to Kakmarinsky, who is all alone as Gruey and Reedshaw tripped over each other's feet. Schilling in transition comes down. She falls to the floor. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Eagles. 4:30 to go. North Mahaska. The girls are a little confused on the play that was called in. The pass inbounds by Schilling is taken away by Rachel Kakmarinsky. Turnover for the Warhawks. Taking it all the way length of the floor. Faith Kakmarinsky puts up a layup. No good. Rebounded by Sydney Anderson. That's her third defensive rebound. Reedshaw has it at the right wing. Dribbles, reverse the screen. Puts a runner up. Has it blocked. That was blocked by Rachel Kakmarinsky. And the Eagles turn the Warhawks back over. Dribbles picked up. There is a count going on. They finally just get rid of it. They get it around. Find Kakmarinsky for a mid-range jumper. This is no good. Chases the ball. Gets her own rebound. Lays it up in and good. She's got 4. Here is Reedshaw now. Warhawks looking for an answer. 4-7. 3:33 to go in this opening quarter. Allie Style now hands it off to Schilling. Schilling drives off the screen. Inside, has the ball tipped away and knocked to the floor. Schilling is fouled. That's what got her on the floor. Let's see who they get this on. Called out on Addie Van Arendonk. And Kayla Reedshaw is going to come out. Linder's going to come in. Here is Linder. Works back up. Style resets. Sends the left side to Gruey. Gruey dribbles back up top. Sends the right side now to Schilling. Schilling thought about a deep 3. Changes her mind. Sends it across to Style. Style head fakes. Drives inside. Back outside. Gruey fires the 3 and good. Reagan Gruey's got 5 and we're tied at 7. Pella Christian works quickly. DeVries across to Van Arendonk. And she lays it up in and good. Her first 2 points of the night. And the Eagles back ahead by 2. Gruey gets the screen from Linder, sends the right side to Style. Style head fakes, drives in off of it, puts a runner up and can't get the drop to go. Tough rebound by Matt Linder. Offensive board, her putback goes in and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for an and 1. Called the foul on Van Arendonk, her second. She'll come out, take a breather, in will come Ava Breams. As Nat Linder tries to complete the 3-point play and give the Warhawks the lead. We're tied at 9. Linder misses off the front end of the rim, rebounded by Kakmarinsky. Clears it out to Faith Kakmarinsky, and up the floor she goes. Right side as they try to reverse the floor. Back down into the corner, firing a 3 is Faith Kakmarinsky, and she gets it to go. She's got 6 on the night, and the Eagles lead 9-12. 2:13 to go, and Linder goes in. They go inside to Linder, and she's fouled from behind. Looks like they're going to get Chloe Snyder. Wait for the official to give the actual signal. They do call it on Snyder. As inbound pass is a jump shot by Schilling, no good, rebounded by the Eagles. 3 fouls on either team as they lob it inside to Faith Kakmarinsky, right side of the lane, trying to work around Gruey. Has to pass it back up top to DeVries. And the Eagles will reset. DeVries gets a screen, drives in off of it, passes it off into the lane, back to the baseline to Kakmarinsky up top to the top of the key. Faith drives right side, back outside to Rachel. Shot clock winding down, 5 to shoot. Faith Kakmarinsky finding her way to the basket. Ball is loose now. They get it outside. Shot clock down to 1. They get the shot off, and it's good. It's a three-pointer made by Chloe Snyder. Her first points of the game right as the shot clock expired. North Mahaska right back to work. Linder inside is in trouble, and she's going to get called for the travel. She was fighting her way through 2 defenders. The Warhawks turn it right back over. Minute 17 now to go. Eagles come across with a 6-point lead. Work it. Kakmarinsky at the free throw line. Hands it off. Snyder stops her dribble and a little bit of trouble trying to find the lane to the basket. Has a shot blocked by Schilling. Goes right in the hands of Faith Kakmarinsky. Back outside to Rachel. Back inside to Faith. 54 seconds now. Shot clock down below 10. Here is Rachel. She's going to try a 3. No good off the heel. Rebounded by Anderson. Schilling stops. Fires a deep 3, and this is off the mark. Rebounded by Stile. Stile dribbles out. Back to Schilling. Schilling across to Florida Gruey, who's going to try a 3, and this is no good. Off the heel to Schilling. Schilling is fouled as she drives off the catch. Call a foul on DeVries. That is the 4th foul on Pella Christian with 30.8 remaining. Shot clock is off. As we're going to get, DeVries going to come out. Checking in will be Bryn Runner. As Warhawks get it into Schilling at the right wing. Down to the corner, Anderson. They try to go inside the Linder, and the pass is too high. She can't handle it. Pella Christian turns over the Eagles. Or the Eagles turn over the Warhawks. 18 seconds to go now. Runner drives into the lane. Back outside. It's right in the hands of Schilling. Schilling's going to have a chance now. With 12 seconds to go, she wisely slows up. She'll cross half court with 8 seconds. Drive, spin it inside, puts up a shot, no good. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. 4.3 on the game clock. We're going to get Rachel Kakmarinsky on the foul. Her first, team's 5th. Schilling misses the front end. Schilling, a 76% free throw shooter on the year. There's 1 of 1 here, or 1 of 2 here. 15-10. 2 seconds remaining, and Pella Christian gets a shot off at half court, but it's well short. So we will head to the second quarter with Pella Christian leading North Mahaska 15-10.
All righty. Again, we are in New Sharon, Iowa tonight. North Mahaska and Pella Christian. Let's hear a word from the state.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
All right, thanks for tuning in to Steve Shetler Media here on Facebook and YouTube. Appreciate you guys watching from home and your devices. We've got a packed house here in New Sharon tonight as North Mahaska and Pella Christian doing battle. Again, we do thank all of our sponsors. We'll get through a few of those before action resumes here. That includes Pella Counseling, also New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, Shetler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, along with Weiler. We'll leave off right there and get back to the action. Josh Clubb with the play-by-play.
All righty, back to the starting five for the Warhawks. Out on the floor, still checking Pella Christian. Yes, they're going back to their starting five as well as they have trouble getting this ball in. They do. That's Snyder with it. Drives all the way right side of the lane. Puts an easy shot up, but it's not made. Battle for the rebound is still loose. Schilling comes up right at the baseline. Pella Christian retreats. She sends it down the floor to Readshaw. To the lane to Gruey. Gruey puts up a shot, gets it to go, and she's fouled. Reagan Gruey will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. They call the foul on Chloe Snyder. Her second. Gruey is able to connect and make the three-point play. She's got 8 on the night. DeVries wastes no time to get outside to Snyder. Snyder tries to pass inside to Kakmarinski. She puts up a jumper, gets it to go. Schilling will bring the Warhawks up the floor. Style waits, getting the count on her. I'm not sure if she realizes it. Now she goes. Sends it left side to Readshaw. Not much movement by the Warhawk offense as they're swinging around the arc. Now they go back door to Gruey, who lays it up in and good. Reagan Gruey with 10. The Warhawks back to within 2. Here is Faith Kakmarinski. Letting the offense motion around. She sends it left side to Snyder. Snyder lobs it in to Rachel Kakmarinski. Back outside to Faith. Faith right back into Rachel. Rachel's going to spin. Put up a tough shot. No good. She's fouled by Gruey.
That looked like some good defense.
It did. Gruey did not like it. That's her second foul. Team's first of the quarter. But that'll send Rachel Kakmarinski to line to shoot 2 for the Eagles. 62% free throw shooter on the year. Gets the front end to go. She's got 5 points on the night. As Snyder will check out for the Eagles, and in will come Chloe Nickel. 6:43 to go in the second. And Kakmarinski gives the Eagles a 4-point lead. She's got 6 points on the night. As the Warhawks get it across, Sydney Anderson hands it off to Allie Style. Style dribbles back to the middle, sends it down the corner to Gruey. Gruey baseline pass to Anderson, and Anderson's fouled from behind. I believe they're going to get Rachel Kakmarinski on that one. They do. Her second. Team second of the quarter. Minute and a half into this second. Warhawks get into Schilling, catches it, fires a deep three. This is way too strong. Rebounded by Gruey. Gruey dribbles through traffic, tries to put up a tough shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Kakmarinski. Warhawks applying a little bit more pressure in the backcourt. We haven't really seen the Warhawks turn up the heat yet. Pella Christian, though, moving quickly to get across. As Nickel sends it to DeVries, right side. Waiting for a screen, gets it, but Readshaw works around it. Nickel back around. Nearly traveled with it, but just throws it up to Faith Kakmarinski, who puts up a one-handed shot. No good. Battle for the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pella Christian. They'll keep it. Shot did not hit the rim, so the shot clock did not reset. Reagan Gruey will check out for a break. Linder will come in. So the Eagles will have 4 seconds. And now the officials are going to talk about whether that shot hit the rim. I don't think it did.
Didn't look like it from my angle.
She kind of just heaved it up. Almost lost control of the ball in her hand as she was getting ready to toss it up. As head official is talking to the other two right now. We'll see what he comes up with. 15-9 or 19-15. So they say no, it did not. 4 seconds here for them to catch and get it in. The pass is tipped by Allie Style into the hands of Linder. So a turnover for the Eagles. Schilling will bring the Warhawks across. She waits, hands it off to Allie. Allie drives left side lane, outside to Readshaw. Head fakes, drives inside the lane. Passes it back off to Schilling. Schilling steps back, fires a three, and this is good. Brecken able to get the lid off those three-pointers. That's her fourth attempt. First one made. She's got 4 points on the night. Puts the Warhawks back to within one. That's Rachel Kakmarinsky with it at the free throw line. Sends it back outside to DeVries. DeVries around, gets Nickel. She fires a deep three. This is off the heel. Rebound popped up in the air. Down to Kakmarinsky. Puts a shot back up. No good. Rebounded by Sydney Anderson. Readshaw, left side. Yet to take a shot here tonight. Being guarded pretty heavily by Faith Kakmarinsky. Schilling drives right side. Back outside. Readshaw head fake. Thought about it there. Steps to the right side. Nothing doing. Now inside they'll go to Anderson. Anderson will fight her way to the basket. Puts a fadeaway up. No good. Rebounded by the Eagles. Ava Brings. Sydney Anderson was using every bit of her power to try to get to the rim there and just had to step back. Good defense by the Eagles. Here's a drive inside by Nickel. No good. Battle for the rebounds. Being batted around. Finally ends up in the hands of Brecken Schilling. In transition. She stops at the top of the key. Fires a three. This is off the front of the rim. Matt Linder's there, though. She lays it back up in and good. As the Eagles work quick and they turn it over on a pass to DeVries. She can't quite handle it. Unforced turnover for Pella Christian. Sydney Anderson's going to get a break now. In's going to come Libby Hargis. And a timeout taken by the Eagles with 4 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the second. North Mahaska leads 20-19.
We'll get another word in from the state and be back with more right after this.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game.
All right, we're back here in New Sharon. North Mahaska and Pella Christian girls doing battle. Heck of a game so far. Josh Clubb on the play-by-play.
Yeah, the Warhawks just got their first lead back off the this three-pointer from Schilling. Linder able to put it back in, and then Pella Christian with an unforced turnover right back to the Warhawks. Warhawks trying to extend their lead. Kayla Readshaw gets her first shot off of the night, and it's a three. Warhawks lead by 4. As the Eagles working around the arc, driving inside. Nickel falls to the floor, passes it off before she fell, though. Shot was no good, rebounded by Allie Style. Eagles have went cold here in this second quarter, and North Mahaska has capitalized. Here's Schilling trying to pass it off. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Chloe Nickel. They'll stay with the Warhawks. 3:25 to go here in this first half. North Mahaska looks to extend their lead. They get it into Linder, down to the corner to Schilling. Schilling sends it inside to Hargis. Hargis fights her way to the rim, gets a shot up, no good. Rebounded by Kakmarinsky. She's going to keep dribbling all the way in transition. Passes it off. They get down low, lay it up by Nickel, and it was no good. She's fouled. Call that foul on Hargis, her first. And Nickel gets the bank shot on the front end.
That release went way up there.
Went way up in the air. Her first point of the night. Banks the second one home. Doesn't matter how it gets there as long as it goes in. As the Eagles try some pressure, Linder brings them across, brings the Warhawks across. They send it inside to Reachaw, has the pass deflected out of bounds by Addie Van Arendonk. She has just recently checked back into the game. Hawks have a baseline. That's Style, near side of the floor. Lobs it back to Schilling. Schilling right back to the corner to Style. She head fakes, baseline drive, passes off to Linder. Linder sends it outside to Reachaw, all alone. She fires a three and good. That is one thing you cannot do, is let Kayla Reachaw stand alone at one of the wings. She will make you pay, and she did there. She's got 6 points now, all coming in this second quarter. 2:39 to go. Rachel Kakmarinsky goes right side. They pass it down low. I can't see. Apparently it went out of bounds. It'll go back to North Mahaska. Pella Christian's coach is asking saying that it was tipped. Officials stay with it. Student section kind of crowds our view down there. Here is Style. Head back to Readshaw. Readshaw bounced it off of her foot, loses it. Rachel Kakmarinsky takes it in transition, lays it up in and good. Ends the drought for the Eagles. She's got 8. Style. Left side of the lane, outside to Hargis. Hargis hands it off to Schilling. Schilling head fakes, drives, backside, all alone, nothing there. Puts up a shot, gets it to go. Schilling's got 6. One of the Eagles had fell to the ground. Nothing called. No foul, no flop. As now a foul is going to be called on Linder as she reached in on Rachel Kakmarinsky. That's her first foul for Linder. Second on the team. Both teams have 2. Eagles have used 1 timeout, so they'll have 4 remaining. North Mahaska has not used one yet. 28-23 with 1:54 to go in the second. Rachel Kakmarinsky sends it back to the left wing. It's Snyder. Snyder out back to the corner to the breeze. Her three-pointer is blocked. Reachaw tries to save it in bounds, and it goes over the half-court line. But now Allie Style comes away with the steal in transition. She lays it up in and good. Here is the breeze. Top of the key, goes left side, working against Readshaw. Has to pick up her dribble. She's in trouble now. Passes it off, and this is taken away by Schilling. Schilling in transition. Has Allie Style on the other side, but Schilling is fouled from behind by DeVries. That's her second. And a timeout taken by Pella Christian with 1:20 to go. Warhawks lead 30-23.
Hey, again, we do thank all of our sponsors on board for our broadcast tonight on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. We do thank First State Bank in New Sharon, Brailsford Ag, also Climate Control Solutions, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr at American Family Insurance. She also has our player of the game, which we'll pick later on. Mahaska Drugs, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery, and Pella Counseling on board for tonight. So we do thank all of our sponsors. We had a bunch of great sponsors during the regular season and a few more on board for the postseason. If you want to get on with your advertising for Steve Shuttler Media, just get a hold of me at steveshuttlermedia@gmail.com. Let's go back to Josh Clubb.
All right, Matt Linder will send it in and sends it in. Allie Style fell down, picked up by the Eagles. Linder able to recover, though. Gets back. Shot goes off the side of the glass. Recovered by Allie Style. She's going to dribble out of it all the way back across. Great play there by Linder after Style just literally just tripped on her own feet and fell down. The pass went wild. And now here's Linder inside, putting up a shot, getting it to go. And if we're going to talk about Christy Tarr's player of the game by quarter, Reagan Gruey for sure the first quarter for North Mahaska. It's been Nat Linder and Kayla Readshaw in this one. The Warhawks can do that to you, though. They have 8-9 girls that at any given time can catch fire and just beat you up. Right now it's Linder working hard underneath, keeping the basketball at the perimeter. Here's Snyder driving inside. In the lane, picks up a dribble, back outside, and Kakmarinsky, she puts the jumper up and gets it to go. She's got 10 on the night. 42-25 inside, 15 seconds to go. 11 now as the ball's tipped free. Coming away with it is Van Arendonk. She stops, hands it off to Jack Morency. Left side to face. She fires a three from the left wing. This is off the heel. Long rebound. 2 seconds remaining. Linder covers it up and just dribbles it out, and time will expire. We will head to halftime with the Warhawks leading 32-25.
All right, what a game here in North Mahaska High School tonight. North Mahaska and Pella Christian girls doing battle. Let's see here. We will go ahead and take a little bit of a break. Once again, get a word from the state and be back with some more halftime right after this.
The score of any game is generally forgotten over time,
but the actions of players, coaches, and fans are remembered.
Sportsmanship is an attitude that can have a positive influence on everyone around you.
In the stands and on the court.
How do you want to be remembered?
Support your team positively and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
All right, about a minute 45 before we get back into the second half here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If you're watching, go ahead and give this a share on your timeline. Let other people know that the game is available to watch for free. If you couldn't make it out in the cold tonight, we got it for you live here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, YouTube. Again, we are in New Sharon. North Mahaska leads Pella Christian at the half, 32-25. Let's hear a word from the state and be back in about 20 seconds.
Sometimes I worry. Sometimes I'm scared.
Sometimes I'm overwhelmed.
Sometimes I cry.
And that's okay, because sometimes is not all the time.
It will be okay. You got this.
You got this.
You got this.
Again, we are in New Sharon tonight, North Mahaska and Pella Christian. Josh, what a first half, intense atmosphere, definitely a postseason basketball atmosphere here in New Sharon.
Yeah, it absolutely was, especially with the Eagles leading 15-10 after one. And then the Warhawks responded by outscoring Pella Christian 22-10 there in the second to have that 32-25 lead. As we get ready for the second half, starting five will be out on the floor for the Warhawks. Same goes for the Eagles as they trot out onto the floor. North Mahaska will start with the ball. So we get down the stretch here. A couple area teams that we have covered here tonight. Just some updates at halftime. Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont leads Beacon 45-16 in the third quarter, and Sigourney at halftime leads Waco 35-13. 32-25, Allie Style sends it left side to Reedshaw. Outside to Anderson. Now they're going to lob it into Gruey. Gruey's going to spin, try to fight away the basket, gets into trouble, has to send it out. Schilling puts up a jumper. This is off the mark, no good, long rebound. Gathered in by Pella Christian, but immediately taken away by Gruey, who chases it and loses a handle on it out of bounds. Brayton Gruey and Sidney Anderson didn't see the floor much there in that second. Especially keep their legs fresh, but I've said it a few times now. North Mahaska doesn't miss a beat with the players off the bench. Matt Linder and Libby Hargis came in. Did a great job. Here's Faith Kakmarinsky. Rachel, she goes up for a shot. Tries to go over the top of Gruey and off the mark. Warhawks come down with the rebound. Style sets up the offense, sends it left side to Reedshaw. She gets the screen, dribbles off of it. Nothing doing. As they'll reset with Style back up top. She goes inside, back out and around. They try Reedshaw. Thought about three, changes her mind, sends it back around. Schilling now inside, 13 to shoot, drives in the lane, bounces it off of a Eagle, gets the own bobble. Puts up a shot, no good. In transition, nobody accounted for Van Arendonk, and she lays it up in and good. She's got four. 32-27 now. Trying to get inside to Anderson. The pass is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with North Mahaska. Still got 21 seconds to work with on the shot clock. As Anderson lobs it in to Style. Style sends it to Schilling. Allie Style now working from the right wing. Has to pass it off. Style and Schilling just playing catch. Finally, Allie Style fires a three. This is an air ball into the hands. Pella Christian, they're going to go down the floor in a hurry. Going up for the shot. Addie Van Arendonk can't connect, but they're going to get Brecken Schilling with a foul. First on Schilling, first of the half on either team. And that is Addie Van Arendonk on at the line to shoot two. Gets the roll on the first one. .32% from the line this time, or this year. And she splits them. Ruby comes up with the rebound, hands it off to Allie Style. Style pushes up floor to Reedshaw. Kayla reverses court. Schilling at right wing. Spins, loses it, bounces it off of the foot. Battle for a loose ball on the floor. Reedshaw comes up with it, dribbles out of trouble, tries a pass inside. The desperation pass is taken away by Addie Van Arendonk. Addie Van Arendonk for the Eagles tonight, or this quarter, has been tough to deal with. for the Warhawks. They go inside to Kakmarinsky. Passes jump by Gruey. Gruey tries to save it as she tipped it away and stepped on the baseline in the process, but still good effort there by Reagan. As the Eagles get it in, 16 seconds to work with. Driving off, get fooled, Schilling there, but the layup is no good. Too strong for Chloe Snyder. Schilling, right wing. Reedshaw drives off of it. In trouble at the baseline. Style comes to give her a hand and dribbles away from trouble, but North Mahaska's coaching staff doesn't like it. They take a timeout to reset with 23 on the shot clock. 5:21 to go here in the third. First timeout called by the Warhawks.
Okay, well, thanks some of our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media for North Mahaska and Pella Christian. We've got New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, Serve Pro of Atumwa and Oskaloosa, Shetler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, also State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Climate Control Solutions, Helmuth Ford, Holland Coble Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, Mahaska Drug, Style Me Crazy, East Market Grocery, and also Pella Counseling on board for tonight's game. If you're a fan of our broadcast, make sure you let our sponsors know that you've seen their advertising and that you appreciate their advertising, as they are what makes our broadcast possible. So thank our sponsors. Go out of your way to thank our sponsors and let them know that you're seeing their advertising and that you appreciate them helping us out. Let's get back to the action.
All right, on that timeout, Nat Linder is going to check in for Reedshaw. The Warhawks have 18 seconds to work with on the shot clock. Look it inside. 5:12 to go here in the third. Warhawks just 2 points so far in this quarter. They send it outside to Gruey. He's going to fire a three from the left wing, and this is off the front of the rim, rebounded by Linder. Linder fights her way back, sends it outside. Schilling tries through, and she gets it to go. What a rebound there by Matt Linder to keep that possession alive. There's an answer by Pella Christian. They tried a three. This was no good. A battle for the loose ball ends up in Matt Linder's hands. That'll give her a defensive rebound. Here come the Warhawks into the corner to Gruey. Gruey back to Schilling, right side of the lane, puts the runner up. This is good. Brecken's got 11. Get the ball into Faith Kakmarinsky, who's really been quiet ever since about the halfway point of the second quarter. Breeze now gets a screen, tries to pass it off, and is taken away by Anderson. We're going to say Linder tripped DeVries. Tag her with a foul. That is her second, team second of the quarter. DeVries is going to check out. In will come Chloe Nickel. As the Eagles will get a new shot clock here, they inbound the baseline. Kakmarinsky sends it in. Snyder drives around, dribbles in the lane, picks up a dribble. Now she's in trouble, and that's going to be a timeout. Actually, a timeout. I was going to say, I thought it was going to be either a 3-second or a 5-second violation. Pella Christian calls a timeout before the officials blow the whistle. So they'll be down to just 2 timeouts remaining in the game with 4:07 to go in the third, trailing by 9.
Okay, and again, we do thank our sponsors. Again, we can't stress that enough. I mean, our sponsors make things happen for the postseason. We do have, Steve Shetler Media, we're just not here doing it for free. We do have to pay a large sum to the state of Iowa to make this happen. So, again, things wouldn't be possible without our sponsors. Make sure you let them know that you appreciate their sponsorship of the game here on Steve Shetler Media.
All right, quick timeout. Eagles just used that timeout to save from a turnover. They get it in. Rachel Kakmarinsky drives left side, has to send it back outside. They're going to try a three, and this is off the backboard. A battle for the loose ball. It's going to end up still loose all the way near half court. Diving on the floor is Kakmarinsky. She hands it off to Nickel. Nickel drives inside, and she travels with it in the lane. So after all that, you get a jump stop travel and a turnover for Pella Christian. As the Warhawks get it into Style, who's in trouble down in the corner. Faith Kakmarinsky takes it away. She gets it down into the lane, and laying it up in is good is Addie Van Arendonk. She's got 7 on the night. Gruey gets it inside to Anderson. Anderson fights her way to the rim. No good. Rebounded by Style on the backside. Sends it outside. Schilling tries a three, and this is no good. Rebounded this time by Faith Kakmarinsky, who's going to try it in transition. Stops at the free throw line. Sends it outside to Nickel. Nickel handed it off to Faith Kakmarinsky, who is then fouled. Going to get that on Schilling. Her second. As the Eagles have kept the difference between, or at 7. They're going to try to close it here at 5. The shot was tipped by Anderson into the hands of Linder. The North Mahaska fan base is shouting air ball, but it was technically a block for Sydney Anderson. They go inside to Gruey. Gruey lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Linder. Linder's putback is good. Nat Linder causing problems on the offensive boards for the Eagles. Falling down as debris. She sends it free. It goes into the hands of Schilling. Schilling lets everybody clear on by. Sends it up the floor to Gruey, who's alone underneath the rim. Lays it up and good. Reagan Gruey with 12. And the Warhawks have extended their lead to 11. 2:35 to go. The Eagles looking for an answer. They send it inside. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Sydney Anderson. They'll stay with the Eagles. They were looking for Addie Van Arndonk in there. Sydney Anderson able to poke it free. As Kayla Reedshaw is going to check back into the game. She's going to check in for Allie. A little confusion by the Warhawks there as Linder initially came out, but with Allie Style. Baseline, going underneath the rim, trying to kick it back out. Schilling tips it free. Ball is loose on the floor. Battle for the ball, ends up in with the Eagles. Faith Kakmarinsky threw it across the floor there. 5 seconds to shoot. Rachel Kakmarinsky's going to try a three. This is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Reedshaw. Down into the corner to Gruey. Now to Schilling at the wing. Try baseline pass to Anderson, and this is tipped away. And a turnover for the Warhawks. Faith Kakmarinsky, right side. Going to try a three from Faith, and this is good. She's got 11, and here is a foul as Schilling was trying to dribble through the defense of Faith Kakmarinsky. She'll pick up the foul. Her first. Style checks back in. She's going to come in for Sydney Anderson. Reedshaw all alone at the left wing. Pella Christian able to get back and cover her up. Warhawks will reset with Schilling at the top of the key. Drives right side of the lane, now backs out. Look around. Style lobs it into the corner. Nothing doing. Back to Style from the left wing, outside to Reedshaw. Down to the left wing now to Schilling. Inside to Linder. Linder, reverse layup is no good, but she's fouled on her way up. See where they get on this one.
Nat looks like she got away with something there. She's looking over at the bench with a little bit of a smile on her face.
They call that on Faith Kakmarinsky, her second. Linder cannot get the first one to go. Just 36% from the free throw line this year. She goes 1 for 1 here. Or 1 for 2 here. Geez, I keep doing that. Minute 11 to go in this third. 42-33. The breeze for the Eagles. Dribbles outside, trying to work around Reedshaw. Gets the corner turn, tries to pass across the paint into the hands of Kakmarinsky. She can't get the shot to go. Gets her own rebounds, trying to fight her way back to the rim. Gets up. She is fouled by Linder. And Linder thought she had a good position there. That'll be her third. And Rachel Kakmarinsky back at the line, gets the first one to go. Sydney Anderson will check in for Nat Linder. Rachel Kakmarinsky splits them. Now down inside, a foul down in the corner. Gruey had the ball. We call it on Chloe Schneider, her third. And Warhawks will get a new shot clock. Baseline, they get it into Gruey. Back into the corner to Schilling, who fires a three, and this is off the mark. Air ball being tipped around, loose. Rachel Kakmarinsky comes up with it. Gruey is there. Kakmarinsky able to get it across. Sends it off to Faith. 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. Pella Christian slows it up. They send a pass across. Reedshaw nearly jumps the pass. DeVries comes up with it. Down into the corner now. Schneider loses the handle on it. Off the reset. Back to Faith. Faith from the right wing. Gets a screen from Rachel. Drives into the lane. Puts a runner up, but it is blocked by Style, and they're going to call a foul. On Allie Style, that'll be a shooting foul. So second on Allie. That is the fifth on North Mahaska regardless, so does send Faith Kakmarinsky to the line. It's first one to go.
Yeah, nobody even in close to being in foul trouble for North Mahaska, so that's good.
No, now Linder's got three. She's the only one as Faith Kakmarinsky now gets them both to go. She's got 13 on the line, leading scorer for the Eagles. Reedshaw's going to try a deep three, and it was tipped from her. Goes right in the hands of Gruey. Gruey's putback is good as time expires in the third. Reagan Gruey has 14 points, and North Mahaska takes a 44-36 lead into the fourth and final quarter.
Reagan Gruey has obviously a knack for hitting those last-second shots. She just had one against Oski, the game winner here, not too terribly long ago, and hits that one there. So we go to the fourth, 44-36 in favor of North Mahaska. Let's take a little bit of a break.
The Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union encourages positive behavior.
Pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands. Remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete.
Thank you for your attendance. Enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
The definition of sportsmanship is the quality of showing fairness.
Respect and generosity towards the opposing team and officials.
The things you say and do are a direct reflection of your school and community.
Please stay positive and enjoy the game.
And enjoy the game.
All right, once again, we are broadcasting live from North Mahaska High School tonight. We're into the fourth quarter. Josh Clubb with the play-by-play.
All right, tight third quarter there, 12-11. North Mahaska had the advantage, so they'll bring an 8-point lead here into this fourth. Rachel Kakmarinsky in trouble on the base, finally does get it into Faith. Leading scorer for the Eagles tonight. She's got 13. As they try it back inside to Rachel. The baseline, back out to Faith. Left wing gets a screen. Picked up her dribble. She had a clear lane to the basket. Here's a tough shot taken by Rachel Kakmarinsky, rebounded by the Eagles. Putback is no good. Get their own rebound, and then finally getting it to go is Addie Van Arndal. Had to get her own rebound there. So here is Warhawks' first possession of the fourth. Schilling works it around. Eagles crowd getting very loud now. Warhawks working in the corner to Reedshaw. She head fakes, drives in, puts her floating pass into Anderson. Anderson turns triple team. She goes up, cannot get the shot to go, but she is fouled. They're going to call the foul on Chloe Schneider, her fourth. And Sydney Anderson at the line. It's first one to go. Takes a lot of leg strength to go up with three girls hovering over the top of you and still get the shot off. Anderson makes them pay at the free throw line. She's got 4 points tonight. As the Eagles dealing with the press now in the backcourt. Reedshaw poking at the ball. she can be a problem down here. She stays with DeVries, and they're going to whistle for a foul as she kind of bumps shoulders with Jessa DeVries. That's Kayla's first foul of the night. And Snyder will check out. And now Peyton Sanders is going to make her first appearance of the night. She's going to come in for Kayla Reedshaw. Peyton Sanders also for the Warhawks, a threat from beyond the arc. If she gets any little bit of space, she'll take a shot here. She tries to get in the way of DeVries, but no luck. DeVries able to lay it in and good. Surprisingly, DeVries' first points of the game. But just like that, the Eagles have turned it into a 6-point lead, and here's a foul on DeVries. It's going to be her third, as Pella Christian wanted a jump ball there, but they're going to say she got her hand on the arm. Inside, Schilling's going to fire a three. This is off the heel, no good. Inside going and laying it up in, and no good. Battle for the rebound. Schilling is going to get fouled from over the back. They call that foul on Rachel Kakmarinsky. Pella Christian does not like it. That's her third now. Yeah, the fan base is really getting into it now. And Schilling now loses the ball to Faith Kakmarinsky, but Faith cannot keep a hold of it. Steps on the baseline. North Mahaska will try again. 6:18 to go. The deficit is 6 for the Eagles, so certainly still in this game. Style dribbling through traffic. Splits three defenders. Sends it up to Anderson. Anderson goes up for a shot and lays it up in and good. Sydney's got 6. Lead is now 8 again for the Warhawks. Here, Style pokes the ball back into the backcourt. Faith goes back and gets it. Brings it up right side. Nickel drives off of the screen. Has her shot poked out of her hands by Anderson into the hands of Gruey. Gruey in transition goes all the way down, puts up a shot. It is no good, and she is fouled. Boy, if they get this on Rachel Kakmarinsky, I think that's 4 on her. They do. So that's 4 on her. 3 on DeVries. You got 4 on Chloe Snyder for the Eagles. Reagan Gruey at the line to shoot 2. Rattles the first one home. Gruey's got 15 points on the line, the leading scorer of the game. As Nat Linder waits to check in for the Warhawks. She's going to come in for Allie Style. Gruey looking to get the Warhawks a 10-point lead, and she does. And after the make, Gruey will check out. Back in came Kayla Reedshaw. Baseline DeVries. Runs into Reedshaw. Reedshaw bounces off Reedshaw foots, and then DeVries and Reedshaw hit heads as they fell to the ground, and Kayla Reedshaw is slow to get up. Seems to be okay, just bumped heads. We're seeing little stars there. She's going to stay in the game, though. 5:33 to go, 10-point lead. Eagles maintain possession. They called it a kick off of Reedshaw's leg. Here is Snyder. Kakmarinsky now puts a runner in the lane. I thought that was a shot. It was not. It was a pass. They go outside, trying a three and missing it was Van Arndong. And the battle for the rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nat Linder. Eagles will get essentially a new possession here. New shot clock. They get it in. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Reedshaw. It'll stay with the Eagles, far side of the floor. Rachel Kakmarinsky gets it into DeVries. She dribbles up top, sets up the offense. A lot of battling going on down underneath. They send it in. They'll have to go back outside. DeVries head fakes, drives in the lane, falls down to the floor. They're going to say no shot, but they are going to call a foul. Away from the ball, actually. They're going to call out on Peyton Sanders. Her first. Team second. Pella Christian does have 4 team fouls on them, so next foul by them will send North Mahaska to the line. Kakmarinsky inside, goes back out to DeVries, to the baseline. Dribbles all the way around, falls down again. This time the ball comes out, and they're going to call her for traveling before she fell all the way into the ground, so it'll be a turnover back to the Warhawks. A 10-point lead, 4:47 to go in this one. It's Chloe Nichols looking to check back in. She's going to come in for DeVries, who has got to be hurting a little bit. She hit the deck 3 times in a row there on that last possession. Brandon Runner will check in now as well for Chloe Snyder, and then now the Warhawks are going to send in Hargis and Style for Sanders and Anderson. The way those coaches did that substitution, they almost made a little 30-second timeout. Here's a pass across the lane to Schilling, puts a jumper up. This is off the front of the rim, tipped by Linder, all the way back out to Style. Style has it taken away. In transition, Eagles lay it up in and good. That's Nickel. She's got 4 on the night. 4:23 to go. Warhawks trying to hang on to this 8-point lead to move on to the 3rd round of the regional. Schilling is going to fire a 3, and she gets it to go. 4 minutes to go as Runner brings the Eagles across. Hands it off to Faith Kakmarinsky as they set up the offense. Chloe Nickel, Runner, and Kakmarinsky weaving around the arc. Kakmarinsky now tries a penetration drive. Nothing there. Sends it back outside to Rachel. She puts up a tough shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. Ends up in Brecken Schilling's hands. And the Warhawks now with an 11-point lead, 3:40 to go. Possession of the basketball. Pella Christian has 2 timeouts remaining as Ali Style puts a runner up. This is no good. Battle for the rebound. Kakmarinsky rips it out of Linder's hands and sends it up the floor. Van Arendonk. Now back to Rachel Kakmarinsky. She stops at the top of the key. Guarded out top by Linder. Linder reaching in heavily. Kakmarinsky backs her way all the way to the basket before she's fouled on her way up. They're going to call it on Linder. She's got 4 now. Team's 3rd. And Rachel Kakmarinsky at the line. As Samantha Van Wielden's going to look to check in. Same with Reagan Gruey. So Linder and Reedshaw will come out. Van Wielden Gruey back in, and here Pella Christian gets another turnover in transition. Going inside, putting up a tough shot and getting the roll. There's Chloe Nickel. And now North Mahaska in trouble again. Ali Style dribbles out of trouble, gets it off to Schilling. Schilling sends it up the floor to Hargis, but this pass is tipped away. Kakmarinsky comes up with it, sends it right side to Nickel, who stops, nearly travels with it, but hangs on. Runner now to Faith Kakmarinsky. They lob it inside. Van Arendonk back to Kakmarinsky. She spins, reverses court. Back out to Van Arendonk. Puts up a jumper. This is too strong. Rebounded by loose ball. Still loose. Still a battle for the basketball. Pella Christian comes up with it. Their coach is out on the floor. They're going to try a 3, and it's banked home by Chloe Nickel. Timeout taken by North Mahaska, I believe. No, wait. Pella Christian takes the timeout. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go. 53-48. Pella Christian will have one timeout remaining.
What a game. What a game. We do thank our sponsors here on Steve Shetler Media, bringing us North Mahaska and Pella Christian tonight. That includes Pella Counseling, also New Sharon Dance and Tumbling Studio, Oski Dental, Proline Building Company, ServPro of Ottumwa Oskaloosa, Shetler Insurance Services, Son-in-Law Services, State Farm agents Kelly Style and Wendell Campbell, Weiler, First State Bank, Brailsford Ag, Climate Control Solutions, Helmuth Ford, Holland Cobo Funeral Home, JM Media, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance, Mahaska Drug, Style Me Crazy, and East Market Grocery. Again, let these sponsors know that you heard them and you saw them on the game tonight, and let them know that you appreciate them sponsoring our game so we can bring this to you for free here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. 2:12 left in this game. It's a barn burner, Josh.
Yeah, at the 3-minute mark, North Mahaska had the basketball, an 11-point lead, and a few seconds later, and all of a sudden, start feeling the nerves if North Mahaska really travels with it as they're setting up the offense. Really was kind of lost where she was at with the basketball. Turns right back over. Warhawks have Gruey, Style, Schilling, Anderson, and Linder on the floor out of the timeout. Pella Christian on a run here. Warhawks looking for a way to stop it. Here's Runner at the right wing. 10 on the shot clock. Kakmarinsky inside. They put a jumper up from Rachel Kakmarinsky. No good. Rebounded by Pella Christian. They get a new possession. They send it inside and taken away by Sydney Anderson. She secures it. Lets everybody clear out and gets it up to Style. 53-48, 1:25 to go. Warhawks not in a hurry. They're going to stay outside now. Rui is fouled. They're going to call that on Runner. That's the 5th on Pella Christian, so Reagan Gruey will go to the line to shoot 2. And you're kind of at that point. I was getting ready to say that. It's getting close to a minute to go. Either a stop or start fouling. Really gets the front end. Still a Gruey gets both. That makes it a 3-possession game as Runner's in trouble in the backcourt. Gruey all over her, not letting her get away with it. Now she finally does get it up to Faith Kakmarinsky, left wing. Minute 10 to go. Eagles need to work a little quicker. Here they go in out. Runner with it at the right wing. Lobs it in. Pass is tipped by Anderson. They keep it alive. Snyder, left side. Kakmarinsky, 8 seconds to shoot. Backside, Kakmarinsky forces the shot up. It is good, and she is fouled by Linder. Linder is going to foul out. With 49.9 remaining on the clock. Linder will foul out. She'll come out of the game. Reedshaw will come in. Rachel Kakmarinsky looking for the 3-point play. It'll stay a 2-possession game regardless. Makes it. And a timeout. No, never mind. They wave it off, so she stepped over the line. Again, it's a 5-point lead for the Warhawks, so still 2-possession game for the Eagles. That free throw wasn't huge. Schilling has it in the backcourt Style. Now Pella Christian's going to have to foul, reaching in. They're still trying to foul. They're going for the ball. And finally they get a foul on Runner. That actually probably plays in Pella Christian's favor because it was Rachel Kakmarinsky that was trying to foul, but she's got 4. Certainly don't want her out of the game. Style will go to the line. Can't connect on the front end. So regardless of this shot, it'll stay a two-possession game with 41.9 remaining. Style can't get it to go. Rebounded by Kakmarinsky. All the way down the floor in transition. Sends it in the corner. They're going to try a three. Van Arndonken. It's no good. Long rebound goes to Kakmarinsky. Got to work quickly. 30 seconds to go. Outside runner. Gets a screen. Dribbles off of it. Loses the handle on the ball. Coming up with a Reagan Rue. Dribbles to a corner and stops. She just waits and then she's fouled. That'll send Reagan Gruey back to the line. Great heads up there, play there by Reagan. They call the foul on Faith Kakmarinsky, her third. Two shots would make it a three-possession game and all but ice it.
She's clutch.
She is, and pretty sure with 23 seconds to go, seeing what we've seen, she's the front runner for our Christy Tarr North Mahaska player of the game. Cannot make both of them, so it's still a two-possession game. Eagles have to work quick, though. 18 seconds. Kakmarinsky being hounded by Style. Finally stops. Sends a pass off. They fire a three. This is well short. Rebounded by Reedshaw. Reedshaw is immediately fouled by Kakmarinsky with 6.9 seconds remaining. The Warhawks are going to move on. I mean, really, especially with Reedshaw shooting. She makes one here, and it's all. I mean, it's completely over at that point because you're not going to get three possessions in 6 seconds. And it took a little bit, but it finally goes.
Rattled around there.
It sure did. Pella Christian's going to take a timeout. Their final timeout of the game. It is a 7-point game with 6.9 seconds remaining on the clock. So essentially the Eagles have to score and get the ball back 3 times to get back in this thing. About impossible to do. Not impossible, but just about. So we'll see. And then also North Mahaska has the option. They can just start fouling too if they want. And every time the ball's inbound and the second's going to come off. So.
All right, 6.9 seconds to go. Again, can't stress this enough. Thank our sponsors. Go out of your way to thank our sponsors for making our broadcast possible. Let them feel the love. Let them know that you're watching here on Steve Shetler Media and that you appreciate their sponsorship. It's the only way that we can do this is with their sponsorship. So, thank those sponsors that you see rotating in the corner here on Steve Shetler Media.
Speaking of, Christy Tarr, American Family Insurance Player of the Game will be Reagan Gruey as Kayla Reedshaw connects. Pella Christian sends it up as they're going to get a three off. Rebounded by Anderson, and time will expire with the ball in Reagan Gruey's hands. And the North Mahaska Warhawks win 58-50. And we'll move on to Friday night in the next round of the playoffs, but we'll name Reagan Gruey, the Christy Tarr American Family Insurance Warhawk Player of the Game. All unofficial stats, but Reagan tallied 19 points. She had 6 defensive rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, a block, and 2 steals on the night. So we will name her our Player of the Game. As I mentioned, the Warhawks will move on. They will play the winner of Grundy Center and Alburnett, and we will check. I'll check while Steve's sending you on your way here. If I see any updates, I'll jump back on the mic. But Warhawks move on to Friday night. They will play here at home against the winner of Grundy Center and Alburnett.
Okay, so that'll do it. Reagan Gruey, our Player of the Game. And again, with that Player of the Game, as it has been all season long with the North Mahaska girls, it could have been any number of girls.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody had their moments. Brecken Schilling, Nat Linder, Kayla Reedshaw, Reagan Gruey, Sydney Anderson had her moments. So obviously a team effort as always. Reagan Gruey coming through clutch. A great game, great atmosphere. I tell you what, Pella Christian, the fans brought it, the girls brought it on the court, and this is a first round game, Josh. Yeah. It only gets tougher and more intense from here.
It's actually a second round game, but
okay.
Yes, second round game, but no, and it just goes to show, the record. You can't ever rely on a record when you're looking at high school sports because Pella Christian plays in a conference that is stacked. I mean, up and down that conference, they had a lot of tough basketball games. So, it was fairly obvious looking at who they played and how they played against them that it wasn't going to be an easy out or easy win for the Warhawks to move on. And as I said, I can't find any updates on the scores on Bound just yet, but they will play here at North Mahaska on Friday night, the winner of Grundy Center and Albernet. But Steve, we'll be back on Thursday as the North Mahaska boys are going to host Baxter in what is that? That would be the third round of the boys tournament. Second round if you don't count the play-in round to get their way to the district championship games. So North Mahaska and Baxter boys on Thursday.
We wanted to spend our week in North Mahaska and New Sharon tonight, and this week. So we're going to. Got tomorrow night off. Josh, you enjoy your night off. Then we're going to get back at it on Thursday and Friday. And again, I don't want to harp this too much. Thank those sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor, you want to jump on, I think we've got some pretty reasonable rates per game to be on as a sponsor here for North Mahaska basketball. The boys and girls, both excellent teams, and we're going to follow them into the playoffs. So that'll do it for tonight. Big win for the North Mahaska girls, and we'll see you back here Thursday night for the boys.